DTF Radio, the online radio blueprint.
Yeah. We are back. It is the Holla Hour DTF Radio. Your boy Real Holla, Lulu in the building. What's going on?
What's up? Damn.
We was lit.
We were lit on this.
We was lit.
We were having fun. I think that's right to John's energy. Just
that's what happened.
He gets us having fun. He's hilarious. He's just, I love him.
Well, yes, we got the legendary Ray Dejon in the building. Let's clap it up. Clap it up, folks.
Yep.
Yo, Ray, man.
I'm not a legend. I'm
Yo, Ray,
I'm
man.
under 35.
Yo, Ray.
All right.
Nah, Ray.
What up, man? What's good?
Going on, man?
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
You know, I'm always here with you, and I never really get to. It's like a lot of questions I ask myself. You know, like I gotta ask Ray some questions. You know what I'm saying? So I say, you know what? What's the perfect way to ask these questions is by bringing you up here to the Holla Hour. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, one of the things I always ask, when did Video Music Box stop?
It never. When did it stop?
Yeah.
It hasn't stopped. It's still currently on the air. It started in 1993.
Wow.
So that was the first time actually any hip hop or music was seen in a video form. There was no video shows. MTV wasn't around.
Right.
Video Music Box was founded by VJ Ralph McDaniels,
right,
who was a major in television and TV, and he was working at a TV station called WNYC, which is owned by New York City, which is right there across from Borough Hall in City Hall. And he came up with this idea to take music and put it on TV. And that's when the video started coming out. What they did originally was they just took performances that they filmed, like, you know, maybe like an old school group like the OJs was performing. Mm-hmm. They would film it and then they would just put it on. It really wasn't a video per se. It was just a show performance.
Okay.
And so when they started getting a buzz from that, and, you know, people saw that Ralph had something, there was something there, then that's when the video era began. That's when people started creating their own videos, and then the rest of it is history. Yo, MTV Raps came after that with Dr. Dre and Lover.
Right.
And they mimicked Video Music Box because the origination of I Want to Make a Shout Out came from Video Music Box.
Wow.
That was something that originated where Ralph figured out if you could put a regular person in a party on television,
right,
and people can see them on television for that split minute or 10 seconds or 5 seconds, they became celebrities in the hood. And this is what created such a buzz for people to like, yo, I gotta watch that show. My man is gonna be on it. Yo, I was at that party where Video Music Box was at. And so it created this situation where at 3:30, everybody would run home from school just to see who was on the show, if they made it on the show, so forth and so on.
So y'all kind of created, that's like the original Facebook Live right there.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to say that, because the technology back there, first of all, we only had certain channels. We had 2, 4, 5, 9, 7, 9, 11, 13, 25, 31, and the Spanish channel.
Right.
So 31, which is where Video Music Box was on, was channel U, and you had to try to figure it out.
I remember those days.
With an antenna. Yeah. I mean, that's before your era. Everything's digital. But and that's when you know, that was the WNYC station, because you always had any city that exists in the country always has to have a public station. A station that allows the people in the city to play content that they feel is relative to that city.
Right.
And that's why WNYC and WNYE existed back then.
Got you.
Now, growing up, what got you into comedy? Like, were you used to watch comedians and you used to say to yourself, wow, this is really what I like, this is something that I'm attracted to, that I want to do as growing up, as a child? Or is there anything else that you wanted?
Well,
you were going to be a performer?
I never knew I was going to be a performer. I was always a class idiot. I was always the guy growing up that whenever you got into a competition with snapping on people, I was the guy that everybody wanted to fight because I was really good at snapping. So I had this personality where even in my class, you know, I'm always making a joke, and you know, I was just that dude. Yeah, I was a class clown kind of guy, and I had this personality that I didn't know at the time kind of stood out, and people kind of respected, and people were like, oh, you know, that's Ray, yo, let's hang out with Ray. So I had this charisma about me when I was younger that people kind of, you know, they paid me a little more attention than the average person in the class. I just felt like plus I come from a big family, 8 kids. So you had to figure out your role in the family.
Right.
I never knew I wanted to be into comedy. I always had a sense of humor. I always loved to laugh. Never knew that I wanted to get into comedy until being on Video Music Box. And then we go before Video Music Box. There's another a video show that was on called Dance Tracks USA that came on Saturdays. And I was a video host on that first. And just to even go further back in entertainment, working in drug programs, being a drug addict, going to prison, learning how to survive prison, making niggas laugh in prison so they don't try to fuck me. Yeah. And going from, you know, being on drugs, going into a recovery program, learning how to talk in a group,
Right.
learning how to relate to people. That's when I figured out that there was something about me that people were drawn to.
Right.
Which is good in a sense, but then further on in life, you figure out that it's not that good if you don't create some sort of balance. Because this is why a lot of people that are in entertainment, they contemplate suicide, they're very lonely. You can have all the money and all the fame that you want, such as Kanye West and a lot of other people, and you get to a point where it's very dark.
Right.
So the comedy thing came for me, being on Video Music Box. I never wanted to cross paths with Ralph McDaniels. I didn't want to step on his toes. I didn't want to say, hey, I'm going to get into music. I'm going to try to mimic what Ralph was doing, because that's not loyal. And since I had a sense of humor and popularity, I said, you know what? I like comedy. I'm going to promote it. So I became a promoter of parties and comedy. And since I had the fame on Video Music Box, everybody came because of the fame I had on Ralph McDaniel's show.
So you actually like fell into comedy, which is great.
Right.
Look, you're I mean, an amazing comedian, because I saw you at the Web Series Awards as a host, and he made all of us laugh. Like, if it wasn't for you, not for nothing, it would have been boring, because, you know, that was a little hot messy. But you made it all fun and dandy. Now,
I appreciate that.
So do you still do stuff with Ralph McDaniels? Or?
Of course. Well, Ralph still has the show. It's still on Channel 31. It comes on 3 to 4 times a week. Of course, it's a different era.
Right.
Demographically, I grew out of the era.
Right.
So we have younger guys on the show that do the same thing that I was doing.
Right.
However, once in a while, Ralph would call me back for an interesting interview. Like let's just say it's like a Mike Tyson or a vet in the game, a Eminem or like somebody like that. Ralph would call me back because I'm familiar. Puffy, Biggie,
right? Because you met all these guys, right?
All of these guys I interviewed in the beginning of their careers. So, so people that still exist, like T.I. T.I.'s been around for a minute.
Yeah.
Although he's still trying to stay relevant, T.I.'s been around for a minute. Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, all these guys, when they were coming up, came through us. We were the #1 platform to get your music out. Besides media, radio, television was us. They had to come to us if they wanted to get that visual out there so people can understand what that music was about.
Got you. So did you who was your favorite on Video Music Box? Who was your favorite interview? Who was like one interview that stood out?
That I was in awe?
Yeah.
Well, let me rewind or go a little before Video Music Box. I interviewed Stevie Wonder.
Oh.
On dance. I interviewed Stevie Wonder when I was on Dance Tracks USA.
Wow.
And that was probably the most nervous, star-stricken kind of interview that I've ever had. And I've been around some of the biggest stars in the world, but Stevie Wonder for that one interview for me.
Right.
I stumbled. He was like, "It's okay, man." And he can't even see me. He knew I was nervous, but I was very nervous. Interviewing him because he's a star. He's a star in everybody's era.
That's a fact.
Yes.
He crosses so many different lines. It's incredible. Second to that was Tupac and of course B.I.G.
Okay.
B.I.G.,
Okay.
baby.
That's what's up.
Tupac. Believe it or not, right before 50 got shot, that time when he got shot like 6-7 times, I interviewed him.
Wow.
I interviewed him the day before that happened, and that's when he had that song out, Jack the Rapper, what was that called? You remember the name of that? The one where he took everybody's stuff,
Oh yeah. Robbing the industry? Not robbing.
Nah,
Jack.
He took everybody's lines and he made a song.
Yeah.
He just was this gangster everybody's shit.
Right.
And then 2 days later he got shot up. But
Right.
obviously, but again, he's another guy. 50's another guy. Like when they see me, and this is what I really love about it. If Puffy was in a room, Puffy see me, like, yo, Ray, what's up? Like,
Right.
because I knew Puffy when he was a video dancer.
Right.
When he was dancing in the background, hopping around, doing his little hip hop
With
shit.
what's his name? Father MC.
Father MC.
That's a fact.
Father MC. Exactly.
Now, is there something now that you did back in the days that you could tell us that you got away with that nobody knows?
That I got away with? I got away with a lot of shit.
Tell me something that nobody knows. Tell us something that you got away with in this industry and nobody.
In the industry?
Yes.
In the industry that I got away with that nobody know. I didn't really get away. Shit, that's a good question.
Think?
That I got away with in the industry that nobody knows. I stole some money from a promoter, maybe? Nah, I'm just kidding. I can't really think of anything that I got away with because coming up, I've been arrested like 27 times.
Wow.
I've been to Rikers Island 3 times. I did 2 state bids. Became a drug addict. There's a lot of shit. I got caught damn near for everything. So.
There's nothing that you
You got caught a lot for a light-skinned brother.
Yeah, well, what's interesting about it is that all of these things that happened to me make me the person that I am today.
Right.
I wouldn't change a thing.
Right.
Except for my mom passing away. That's the only thing that I would want to change.
Right.
But outside of that, every single element of my life has been an experience and it has put me in a position where I am right now. Now, I'm not saying that I am where I want to be, but I am saying that I'm happy in what I'm doing.
Right.
Amen.
Everybody
And so
could.
that brings me to this question. What keeps you going in this business?
Coming out of using drugs. First of all, I've been clean since '84. Number one, I
Right.
haven't drank a
chop it up,
beer,
man.
haven't smoked a cigarette. So that's number one. Number two, I worked. After being a drug addict, I became a counselor. I got my degree. I have a CASE Act. I have a bachelor's degree in human services. I became a director of substance abuse program. I worked on Rikers Island where I once lived for several years, got employee of the month plaques from them and all of that. I did it for a long time. I loved doing it. I felt guilty about what I did to my family. I felt guilty about robbing people, about selling drugs. I felt like I needed to give back. So I did that for a minute. But then it burned me out. And I wanted to do something that I love to do,
Right.
that I enjoy doing,
Right.
and that I get paid for.
Right.
I enjoy producing, promoting, and being on stage. I enjoy it like it's not a job. The minute I decided to resign from my 9 to 5 and I went into my own business, I kid you not, Rel, I might get stressed here and there about money, but I have not felt since then that I have worked.
Right.
After that, I feel like I'm having a good time every day.
Nice.
Yeah, we go through stress. Yeah, we have financial difficulty, but it's not the same as being depressed. It's not the same as feeling like you want to end your life.
Right.
You're gonna get your paper because what you love doing, everybody likes. So
Right.
eventually you'll find it. I love doing, Rel, when I'm on the stage, bro, I go from Madison Square Garden with 12,000 people. Just imagine this. You got 12,000 people that are focused on you.
Right. Yeah.
And every word you're saying, everybody in that building is focused on you. Bro, that's the highest and most incredible feeling that you can ever have.
Right.
As long as you can balance it out. Because when people get that, bro, when they walk off that stage and it's gone, this is why we lose a lot of entertainers. This is why, if you watch the New Edition story,
Oh,
and
yeah,
you
I watched
see Bobby and you see Bobby Brown and you see Whitney Houston,
Right.
and you see Prince and you see all of these people, man. All of us sit back and we say, "Yo, damn, yo, really, yo? If I had that kind of money and that kind of fame, I would never do this. That would never happen." Yo, that's some bullshit, bro. Because even me as a local, I'm a local celebrity. I might only be a celebrity in Brooklyn. But when I walk through Brooklyn, people sit down and it's like, yo, you ready, Dejon? Yo, dude, I grew up on you, man. They shake your hand. It's a hell of a feeling. But
Right.
as soon as that's gone, you're by yourself.
Right.
And then how you fill that up.
Right.
That's where I got a sense of humor, bro. I make everything funny. I don't give a shit what it is.
Right.
I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna feel good at least for that day. You know what I mean? So it's about loving what you do, man. Like this DJ right here, I could tell he's passionate about how he does his music.
Yes.
Right.
And when he's not on the set, he probably would rather be on the set.
Right.
Because that's where he gets his enjoyment at.
Right.
And that's his craft. That's what he's good at.
Right.
Bro, when somebody tells you, yo, do this, you need to do this, and you don't like doing it, and you doing that bullshit, filing papers for the rest of your life, bro, you're a miserable dude. You're like, yo, man, why am I even living?
Yeah, that's a fact.
But when you're doing something that you love all the time, every day, and you can make a couple of dollars from it, that's life right there, bro.
Yeah.
That's just the way I look at it, man. I'm telling you, man. And you know me, bro. I'll do a show, and it'll be 100 people. But I got 3 shows coming up. And just to show you, I'll go from the ratchet crowd to the people that's on AARP to the other people that still got swag.
Right.
And I'm going to just tell you 3 shows in February I'm doing. The first one I'm doing is with Freddie Jackson, Stephanie Mills, Peebo Bryson, right? That's old school.
Right.
That's Accessoride. That's Life Alert. They all gonna come in there with that little thing just in case some shit happen. They gonna push the button.
Right.
EMS is on call at those shows. Then I'm gonna leave that and I'm gonna go to BBD 112
Ooh.
and BBD 112 SWV.
I'll carry your bag for you that day.
And I'm in control. I'm the producer. I'm the host. You know what I mean? I'm engineering it. Like the show it's my show. Then I leave from there and I go ratchet. We go Little Kim, Remy Ma, Cardi B, and the
Can't
Lox.
get more ratchet than Cardi B.
I'm gonna carry your suitcase that day too.
Let me ask you a question. I know I have one, and it's a classic. And one of my favorite all-time movies, comedy movies, is, I know people laugh at this, but this is a classic one, Coming to America. I could watch it
Yes.
over and over again.
Yes,
and
with
I
Eddie
would
Murphy.
laugh my ass off.
Absolutely.
Now, what movie that you would say that you could watch over as a comedy, you would watch over and over, and it's one of your favorite
A movie or could it be stand-up?
Either or.
Okay.
It could be a stand-up comedy movie.
Exactly.
Well, no, Eddie Murphy Raw. With
Eddie
the
Murphy.
red tight suit on.
With the
Yo, bro.
I love when he emphasizes
I'm telling you.
with the red tight suit on.
Which was acceptable back then.
back then.
Yeah.
But I feel like that leather thing carried on. Martin did the leather. It was a little looser, but it still was leather.
Now that's my classic stand-up. But my classic movie
Of all time.
is the one with Ice Cube. The original one, Friday. The original, for the first Friday. That's my classic comedy movie with Chris Tucker.
Yes.
Ice Cube, the brother that passed away. I don't remember his name. The tall guy, Debo. They called him.
Yeah.
His character name was Debo. Yeah, he passed away recently. That to me is a classic comedy. Drama.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I just love that. I can watch it over and over again.
Got you. Well, let me ask you this, because normally I ask before, because we almost got to get out of here. So I normally ask upcoming guys who's their celebrity crush that they would take on the red carpet, right? I normally ask them. I either ask them that or who's their top 3 celebrity crushes. But for you, I got a little something different.
Ooh,
Okay.
I
Because
can't
you've
wait.
been in this industry and you know a lot of people and you've been around a lot of people.
Are you telling
Have
me
you-
you've been
have
around the
you-
block?
Smashed a couple.
Have
too.
you gotten your hand? This is the question I want to ask. Who was that one celebrity crush you got your hands on?
That I smashed?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one that you was like, and that everybody knows that like, yo, you got
Well,
that.
I don't know who's listening right now. Okay, you got to help me out with this. You got to help me out with this. Let me see if I can remember her name. She had a talk show. She was one of the first talk show female hosts that had a talk show.
On BT?
Nope, it was on regular TV.
Regular T first.
She was the first female talk show host before Oprah and all of them.
Oh my God.
Who is it?
Smashed.
White woman?
Black woman.
Who had a talk show before
I'm gonna
Oprah?
Google that right now.
Google it.
I gotta
Hold
figure that
on.
one. The first,
Where's
was
my
she like the
Google
first
over
black,
She was a black. She was
first
dope.
black female talk show host?
Yep.
First black female talk show
She had
host.
on a regular network. It was either CBS, NBC, or ABC. One of those major networks. First name starts with an R.
We gonna find this out.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Wait.
Starts with an R.
Reese?
No, it starts with an R.
I think it starts with an R. But go ahead. Just go.
Well,
go.
Reese is the last name on that one. But Della Reese that's throwback. Talk show. I don't know.
Female talk show.
Oh my God. Wait. Starts with an R?
I don't know. Oh, Ray, we gotta go.
You
back.
gotta,
still
come
on.
on. You gotta tell us.
He don't remember the name.
I done smashed so many, son. I'm not even saying.
You light skinned, I believe
Said he's been around
you.
the
You light
block.
skinned. He light skinned, I believe him. Damn it, he light skinned. You know, light skinned brother. Let me ask you this. All right, so give me the next one after that one.
The next celebrity
Yeah,
after that one.
that you was like, oh, I gotta get her.
I'm not going to tell you who it is. But it was one of the members of Total.
Oh,
That's all I'm saying.
Total. Oh, damn.
if it, Ray, I'm letting you know
That's all
right
I'ma
now.
say.
If it was that Paul Print, we gonna go outside right now because I love her. Even though she married to Omar right now, I love her. And if it was that one, we got a situation because I love her. And
You couldn't find anything?
Who don't you love? You love everybody.
No, what? Total. That was the one everybody
Anyhow.
loved. Is that not the one? Damage. That's Keisha. Thank you. Everybody loved Keisha.
Anyway.
Who didn't love that Paul Print going up the thigh bone? Who didn't?
But let me just tell you this. Let me just tell you this story real quick. I'm trying to be as brief as possible. And you guys are involved now. You're in entertainment.
Right.
Even if it's on, there it is, Rolando Watts.
Rolando Watts.
So now, you guys are in entertainment.
Right.
Yeah.
No matter whether it's on a national fame level or on a local fame, fame is fame.
Right.
Fame is nothing more than 1,000 people knowing you that you're not friends with. That's what fame is.
Wow.
Okay, just think about it that way.
Okay.
So even if you're in a neighborhood, you know how you have a drug dealer in the neighborhood that everybody knows?
Right.
He ain't friends with them, but they know who he is
Right.
because he represents something. He drives a certain car, he does this, he does that. Fame is dangerous, bro.
It is.
It's very dangerous. You remember when Wendy Williams was on Hot 97 and she was the most disrespectful, the cruelest talk show person on radio?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this story real quick because I was real smart about it. I met a girl in the club, beautiful chick, smashed first night, boom. She got very annoying, was calling me. I'm on my way to a show in Albany because Video Music Box was on in Albany at the time. I kept hitting, ignore. By the time I listened to the messages, bro, this was the worst experience I ever had in my life, okay? The first message she said was, You think you Ray Dejon, nigga? I'm calling Wendy Williams in the morning, and I'm going to tell that bitch you raped me.
Wow.
Yo, bro,
What?
I pulled over. Bro, every message after that, yeah, nigga, yeah, I got you now. Fuck that. I got a direct line. I know her man, Kevin. I knew Kev at the time, too. That was her boyfriend. I know Kev. I'm going to call him. And, you know, everybody knows who you are. And we blowing you up in the morning. Your career's over. You ain't going to smash this pussy, and you ain't going to call me back. Yo, dude, I'm sitting there like, yo, my life is over. And that's how quick it could be over, in a split second.
Right.
So I'm like, what am I going to do? I call Ralph McDaniels. This nigga start laughing. I told you niggas stop fucking bitches. Yo, I told you nigga, stay away from these bitches. Nigga. See, Ralph McDaniels been doing this shit a long time, been married to his wife over 30-something years.
Nice.
And never had a problem.
Nice.
He knew how to handle his fame.
Right.
So I called my man who's an attorney, and he said one beautiful thing to me that I will never forget.
What is
He said, Ray, he started laughing too, but he goes, Ray, did you erase the messages? I said, no. He said, we got her.
That's it, yeah.
He said, nigga, at the time, it wasn't smartphones.
Right.
He said, go to Radio Shack, buy the little recorder that plugs into your phone, download all of it on a tape. Yo, Rel, if I tell you right now, in my safe at home, I still got the tape.
Wow.
Because there is no statutory limitation on that.
Right.
So I keep that with me
You
at
never
all
know, you
times.
never know.
So I got the tape. I met the dude. I turned around, didn't go to the show, came back to New York. He drove me to the station, to the police station. They played the tape. He said, you got a choice. We can go. You know where she live at? We can go right now and get her arrested. Deprivation of character, threats of this, blah, 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 all this shit. I said, let's go and get this bitch right now. Nigga, we went to her house. I'm sitting in the back like a witness. You know how niggas used to do me when I used to rob niggas? I'm sitting in the back like, yeah. And so the cops opened the door. They said, is this her? Yep, that's that bitch. Yep. Yo, they handcuffed her. They put her in the jail. So the captain comes to me. He goes, yo, we could either teach her a lesson or she can really go through the system. What do you want to do? I said, yo, keep her in jail, in the cell, all day. I'm going to get this order of protection. Tell this bitch she can't come nowhere near me, none of my shows, none of my parties, or whatever for a certain amount of time. I won't press charges.
Right.
If so, we got the tape.
Got you.
So I let the bitch stay in jail for like 12 hours. I have never seen her since that day, bro. But you want to know something? It taught me a lesson.
Yeah.
First of all, it taught me not to disrespect women, number one.
Right.
Number one, I don't give a fuck if you smash on the first date. It don't matter. You smashed. You know what I mean? You still got to respect them.
Right.
When you get this little like, yeah, you nigga, I'm ready to join. Yeah, I could do whatever. You get that type of attitude,
right.
A motherfucker, the littlest nigga, a homeless nigga could bring you down.
Right.
In a split second.
Ray, I've been telling Lulu about the respectable smash. She don't want to listen. I say, there's a respectable smash. I will smash you on the first day. I may not want to see you again, but I'll still make you breakfast in the morning. It's a respectable smash. She's going to feel good. She's not going to be angry when she leaves my house. You understand?
What? Wait.
She's going to be happy when she leaves. The girl's going to be...
Stupid.
The girl's gonna be like, yo, he made me
man.
breakfast. I'm just saying this. I've been telling her. She said there's no such thing as a respectable smash. I said it is a respectable smash. I said you smash and you disrespectful. Get out of my house. You smash. Go catch a cab. Bye. See you later. And then there's the respectable. You can spend the night. You stay over. I'm gonna make you a little breakfast. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta get into the holla hour.
I know we gotta get out of here. Oh, listen.
Well, I wanna holla today, so let's do the holla.
Well, we gotta make it quick. We gotta make it quick to make you want to holla.
But I do want to say, if anybody wants to smash now, I'm very respectful about it.
Anyway,
but listen, wait, real quick, Ray.
Where can people find you?
Yeah.
Give us your Instagram. Give us your next show so people could go check you out.
I got too many shows to tell you all my shows.
Okay, so give us your next upcoming show.
Give them the website.
All you got to do is go to my website. I got about 30, 40 shows coming up in the next couple of months. So go to my website. It's laughaholics.com. That's LAFFAHOLICS, or DejonEntertainment.com, DEJON Entertainment.com. You'll see all of my shows. The Married But Single play, this flyer that you see, is also one of our productions. So we got Bill Bellamy, Shantae Moore. We got the guy from Martin. We got Genuine in it. This is going to be at the King's Theater. That's coming up February 24th and 25th. That's our production. I'll be hosting that as well. So
perfect. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for having me.
Let's go to the Holla Hour. I'm going to start
make
it
you want to
off.
holla.
I don't know if you know about the Holla Hour. The
Make you want to holla.
It makes you want to holla, but I'm just telling him the Holla Hour. It makes you want to holla. It could be something good. It could be something bad. It could be something that you went through today, yesterday.
Pet peeve.
Any pet peeves that you.
What's her name again?
So what
D
I'm
Nasty.
saying is, I'm going to start it off. I'm going to set it off. What makes you want to holla this week and today is, of course, and I'm repping it, my Heat, baby. We won yesterday. It was a badass game. I still have hope for my Heat. I know we're all rookies. So I am representing my Miami Heat sweater. So that's what makes me want to holla, because it was a badass game yesterday, and we won the day before, and tomorrow we're going to play. So hopefully we can win, okay? Let's get back into
real
it,
quick,
Miami.
what makes me want to holla is I got a really beautiful text from my mom telling me how proud of me she was. And,
Nice.
And that she hopes I continue to
Beautiful.
keep doing what I'm doing. And she's, she's very happy to have me as her son, and she's just proud of me. So that makes me want to holla. That was real. It was unexpected.
Shout out to Mom Rap,
Shout out to
baby.
my holla. My holla.
This nigga said,
Now,
this
what
nigga
makes you
said
wanna
that.
holla?
This nigga said that was unexpected. Like he don't deserve it.
What makes you want to holla?
What makes you want to holla?
What
Ray?
makes me want to holla is D Nasty. Crazy.
D Nasty.
All I can say is
Yo,
wow.
Damage, real quick.
Damage,
What makes you want to holla?
Just want to give a shout out to my girlfriend 1 year anniversary yesterday.
Woo!
Nice.
It's our anniversary. Yeah. Anniversary.
Nigga trying to all sexy, you know what I'm saying?
I had to bring it down a little bit. I bring it
It's
down.
my word, soft and warm.
Yo, who
Quiet.
used to do that late night radio show?
Von Harper. Soft and warm. The Quiet Storm. 107.5 WBLS.
Yo, listen, we got to get out of here. Incredible Reload is up next. We'll see y'all next week. We got another guest next. Actually, we got guests all the way up till May 9th. So we're very busy. We got DJ Top 10 coming in the building.
Sparta, we got Sparta from my boy Robin, who's watching.
Yes.
Shout out to him, NBC, ABC.
Yes.
Everybody, Footprint TV.
You already know. Stay tuned, man. Catch us next Tuesday. We want to thank Ray Dejon. Ray Dejon, go ahead.
Well, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
Mark DTF, that's my boy. I love him to death.
Yes.
He gave me an opportunity here.
Yes.
I now have my own radio show on 103.9, Radio 103.9. I'm on Saturdays on regular terrestrial FM radio. DL Hughley's on my station and Tom Joyner. Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., The Ray Dejon Show. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate you, babe.
You already know, man. Let's clap it up for Ray Dejon and the team, and we out of here. See y'all next week.